Today we are going to be taking a look at one of the last two non-primary jobs I've yet to cover for the male party members in Yakuza Like a Dragon. It's a job that, at its base, isn't very good, but with the right equipment and on the right character, can potentially be one of the best jobs in the entire game. That job is the chef. But before we get into the video, just a quick reminder that you can find links to all of my Yakuza Like a Dragon coverage, including an overview of the battle system, the job system, and more in the video description. Also, be sure to follow me over on Twitch where I stream most nights. We play a lot of RPGs, especially JRPGs, and oftentimes play games well before their Western releases as I translate them throughout our playthroughs. The chef is an entirely offensive job with no support abilities whatsoever. That being said, it can apply status ailments on opponents and then capitalize on that by dealing increased damage to those opponents afflicted with certain status ailments. It does this through a diverse set of abilities consisting of blunt and slash physical damage, as well as magic fire damage. And for its standard attacks, it uses its weapon of choice, the cooking utensils, to deal blunt damage. Looking at the stat breakdown for the chef though, is where we first see how this class isn't very good, at least initially, as it leans heavily into the magic side of things with a fantastic magic stat, while also having incredibly low HP, attack, and defense. The issue here lies in the fact that, while the chef's kit is diverse, the majority of its damage is physical and not magic damage. As such, you will need to go out of your way to acquire accessories and equipment that boost physical attack in order to get the most out of the chef. That all being said, the final character to join your party can help with this, as his base stats do complement the chef nicely. Speaking of characters becoming chefs, there are requirements for them to do so, as it is not a primary job. For Ichiban, he must be at least character level 15 and have a passion of level 5. For Namba, he must be at least character level 15 and have a friendship or bonding level of 2, and Adachi must be at least character level 25 and have a friendship or bonding level of 4. Finally, for the two party members who join later in the story, the first must be at least character level 25 with a friendship or bonding level of 4, and the other one can become a chef as soon as he joins. Job abilities for the chef can be broken down into, well, only one category this time: offense. Offensively, the job works on a sort of setup and payoff playstyle. Essentially, some abilities are setup abilities that apply status ailments to enemies, and others are payoff abilities that deal increased damage to enemies suffering from specific status ailments. Finely chopped, cutlery shot, and pressure cooker press are all setup abilities that apply the bleed or stun status ailments. And then pan smash, pan strike, and draining stab are payoff abilities for those status ailments. Additionally, the chef can make use of its high magic stat with medium and well done, which both have a chance to apply burn, causing the enemy to take damage every turn. Finally, the job is rounded out with Saucer Discus, which can deal damage to multiple enemies alongside its magic abilities, which can also hit multiple enemies as well. So in summary, the chef is a job that, at its base, is not very good due to an imbalance between its stats and abilities. However, the ability set is worth investing into, primarily due to the diversity in its damage types, which consists of physical blunt and slash damage, as well as magic fire damage. The job also pairs well with other party members that can apply bleed or stun via their abilities, as the chef's payoff abilities don't really care where the status ailments came from, only that they're on the target. And finally, while I didn't mention it before, the chef does have an innate 30% resistance to fire, which is nice, especially in certain areas of the game. And that about does it for this quick overview of the chef job in Yakuza Like a Dragon. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below, and if you enjoy the content and want to support the channel, please be sure to leave a like on this video and consider subscribing. And don't forget, you can catch me over on Twitch or on my Discord server, both linked in the video description. Until next time, take care.